Good afternoon, my peeps. Good afternoon, my precious fam. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate. Welcome back to my channel. ITAL is Vital Jasmine. ITAL Jasmine. So I will promise you, I'm promising you now to show you step by step. Please leave in the comments as well who or how many of you are interested to see this salad. It has plantains in it, tomato, bok choy, otherwise known as pak choi in Jamaica, Scotchies, aka Scotch bonnet pepper, which originates obviously in Jamaica. Anybody who knows me knows that's my favorite place on earth. So you can see by the title usually of my videos that I tell vegan rasta lady. So this is the final result, folks. Chilling at home with my son today, so I just on a whim decide to do this as usual. Here's my wooden sushi paddle spoon right there. So take a close look. There's a little bit of extra virgin olive oil added at the end. We have just a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, which is still okay in ITAL cuisine if you're using some kind of healthy but minimal level of salt. ITAL means vital, aka vegan, natural. So here we have the pak choi, we have plantain, we have carrot, we have Scotchies. Like I said, it depends up to you how much. I even have some lemon here that I chopped up here. Here's the lemon, I use that. Here's my precious microplane for zesting. You see it had some remnants of carrot as well. So just tell me in the comments if you don't mind. This is like an impromptu, like I said, it wasn't planned for today, definitely not planned. This is just my own personal late lunch. Of course, I'm not going to eat the whole thing at once, although nothing wrong with that, peeps, and I do know a lot of people who can polish that off in one sitting. But anyways, like I said, so if you're interested to learn step by step how to put this together, like I said, beautiful tomato, carrot, pak choi, there's even purple sweet bell pepper, the plantains, which have been cooked, very ripe to begin with, but then cooked and then cool down and add it, and then you, so basically you just stir it all together. And it's very beautiful tasting. I've made it before, so I do a little bit different variation every time. This is a slight different variation. A lot of carrot, a lot of tomato, once again. And basically you have everything that the body needs in one sitting. And you could add hummus to this. You could add beans. You could add gungo peas. You could add tofu. The list goes on and on. You could even, I know people personally, fellow vegans and clients of mine, since I'm a vegan chef, have many clients who would actually add nut butter to this. I know it might sound a little strange or whatever, but don't knock it until you give it a try. One love, Rastafari, bless. ITAL is vital, folks. So for me, I prefer to keep it a little bit more like this. And once again, my apologies, I'm amateur. I'm just starting out. I'm just using a basic camera, folks. So once I get the tripod and maybe in the future a drone to take some outdoor kind of things, when the weather gets better here in Babylon, Canada, I will go outside and take pictures of, like, you know, some plants and greenhouses and farms and things like that. More natural, more lush like Jamaica. But right now I'm back in Babylon, Canada on Christmas Day here in my apartment with my 12-year-old son, which is, as most 12-year-olds, tweens, they're on their devices, Nintendo Switch or the laptop, etc., etc. So once again, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. This is very impromptu. My apologies. This is not as some kind of professional video thought about the night before, the day before, the week before. No, this is literally like 5 minutes before I said, what the heck, let me just upload this anyways. But even though I'm not prepared, this is like totally off the script, like off script, impromptu, unexpected, just off the whim, just on a whim, I should say. Sorry, peeps, on a whim. So, and like I said, I'm just using a very basic Samsung A51 phone, which is basically an antique kind of prehistoric kind of model. But like I said, I'm just giving you a rough idea of what's possible. If you have about 15 minutes to spare and about maybe $8, if I budget this out in Canadian money, you're talking roughly about $8. But look how big the bowl is. This is usually, I use this sometimes. This came out of like a broken rice cooker. Long story, ex-boyfriend, long story, don't want to even get into that today. But anyway, so instead of, you know, I decide to upscale and upuse it, and you know, like the 3 R's, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Well, I just kind of upcycled it, and instead of like getting in the dump as a broken component of a rice cooker, well, here I have a beautiful bowl now. Not as good as a calabash, obviously, not as good as the Ilabash, which I love, which I have many from Jamaica, which I'm even eating some mashed potatoes out of that. I made some for my son. So I can show you, this is what I got 3 years ago when I was in St. Mary's, going back to the airport. This is one of my favorite collections here. Here's one of them. The other has some some kind of potato stuff in it. See, here's another one. This was on the way when I was leaving JA in 2022, going back to the airport in the morning. And I stopped at one of my favorite restaurants in Kingston, Ibo Spice, ITAL vegan, just like I am, Rasta. I'm that way, following that lifestyle for about 20 years now, folks. So I prefer to eat out of these whenever possible instead of the Babylon plates, like something like this, even though it's extremely beautiful, but it's still a Babylon plate. So whenever possible, I'm trying to use the Ilalash or calabash made from Paki, which grows in Jamaica on the trees, as a lot of people know. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap it up. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate once again. Happy holidays, Happy New Year in advance, Happy 2025, health and abundance. Health is your wealth, and ITAL is vital. And please let me know in the comments below how many of you would like to see this simple, impromptu, off-the-script, aka salad. You know, let's just call it a rasta salad or a vital salad or a live salad or plantain salad or pak choi salad, however you want it. Any name would be appropriate. Look how many carrots in there as well, bell peppers, scotchies. I did put one whole scotchie in here, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Like I said, the list goes on and on and on. So you can incorporate different spices. You could put cayenne, you could put pimento, you could put garlic, you could put onion, you could put thyme, the true Jamaican flavors, scallion and thyme. You could do that as well. So it's up to you, folks. So just a quick glimpse, like I said, just wanted to give a shout out. Happy holidays. I'll be uploading this later tonight onto my channel. God bless you all, job bless, because I noticed this morning when I flicked it on to YouTube, I'm up, I believe, at roughly 32 subscribers. So, and I just started a few days ago. So anyone who knows me from the previous episodes knows that my goal is 1 million plus subs. And starting next week, my goal is, Jah willing, my goal is to do step-by-step recipe videos, not just to show you the final result like this, but today, forgive me, like I said, this is off the script. This is not planned at all today. This is just like a last minute bonus gift for you guys, just for excuse for me to say happy holidays, happy 2025 in advance. My blood is Turkish. I think I've said that on my previous videos a few times. My parents are Turkish Cypriots. I'm born and raised here in Babylon, Canada, but my heart and soul, as everyone knows me as the ITAL vegan Rasta lady, definitely Jamaica #1 and Africa #2. So all my heart and soul basically is between Jamaica and Africa, where Mother Africa we're all descending from. But Jamaica is #1 for me, hands down, no joke, no doubt. For the last 20 years of my life, it's my whole lifestyle. Rastafari, one love, Rastafari. Out of many, we are one. And everything about the whole ITAL is vital, aka natural, aka vegan, plant-based, So there you go, folks. Just like I promise you, like what I'm trying to say is this will be the last time, hopefully, that you will see the video showing the end result like this in one pot and just talking about the ingredients and looking at the final result. My plan is, what I'm aiming for is to be more of a teacher. Like, I'm a certified qualified vegan chef. I'm not a doctor. I want to just put that disclaimer out there right now. I'm not a certified nutritionist. I came pretty close to completing that course, but I switched to culinary arts at the last moment. So I graduated as a plant-based, as a vegan chef. I have my own business, my own private clients for over 8 or 9 years now. But I'm no means by certified, although can be considered expert in holistic nutrition, but I'm not certified as a nutritionist or dietitian or as a doctor. I just want to put that out there. All right, that's my disclaimer for the day. So Merry Christmas once again for those of you who celebrate, and for those of you who don't, enough respect, manners and respect. Jah bless, guide, and protect us all. And I love you all. You guys are my family. Please don't forget, once again, like, comment, share, subscribe. The two most important ways you can help me actually is by liking this video, will help tremendously, and by becoming a subscriber. And in the future, Jah willing as well, very soon, I will figure out how to, like I said, I'm just starting, folks, so please forgive me, but I will figure out how to put the links if you want to become a Patreon, like on Patreon, or a member. Like, I follow a lot of my fellow Jamaicans. Well, I say that because Jamaica's in my heart and soul 24/7, even though I'm born and raised here in Babylon, Canada. But enough respect to my homeland country here, Canada, as well. Enough respect to motherland Turkey, because a lot of my family members are coming from motherland Turkey. My parents Turkish Cypriots. I was a teacher in the island of Cyprus, a very beautiful, like paradise, just like JA, just like Jamaica. Enough respect to my Turkish Cypriot brothers and sisters as well. So yes, peeps, I'm gonna end it here. We're about 10-minute mark, which I believe from all my fellow YouTubers that I love and adore and respect, their videos are usually about between 10 and 20 minutes. So I don't want to go too long. This was just like a bonus chance for me, just an excuse to show you my late lunch and just to say happy holidays. I didn't want to miss today. I personally don't celebrate, but I do celebrate in terms of the season, in terms of, saying happy holidays in general. Turkish people in general celebrate the New Year, but me more as Rastafari, I try to stay a little bit more away from Babylon holidays and all that kind of commercial kind of whatever money making business, and try to just every day celebrate every day that we have on this earth, every day whenever possible. Your health is your wealth as well, like I said, folks. So my goal, like I said, just to recap one last time, and please feel free to comment as many times as you'd like, but please indicate to me, give a shout out and just say, yes, you'd be interested step by step how to create certain things. Because I don't want to just bore you and just show you like a visual, something like this, because it's not enough just to show, and there's no smell-o-vision, so you can't even smell or taste how amazing this is. You can just see, let's say, get an idea of the texture when I'm mixing it around, the color, stuff like that. But that's just my starting point. And like I said, I'm working with basic, you can see like a basic old phone. Like I said, this is a Samsung A51 or whatever. So I'm trying to go up to iPhone, and then maybe I can steal my son's laptop and go from there, etc., etc. Very difficult when you're a single parent and you have a 12-year-old. Oh my God, the whole life is on technology and on the internet, and oh my God, it's a totally different generation, peeps. It's a totally different ball game. So yeah, so anyways, so that's about it, folks. So once again, so many things in here. ITAL is vital, and the body needs a whole rainbow, a whole different array of colors and textures to get you through the week, to be healthy, from protein to carbohydrate to healthy fat. And that's how I even added a drizzle, like I said, of the extra virgin olive oil at the end, because that's what we consider as a healthy fat, right? If I don't have that, I could have put avocado, which in Jamaica we call pear. But I didn't feel like using the pear today. So I've felt more like Cypriot, Mediterranean, where my parents are from. That's why I use the extra virgin olive oil. But that's not even necessary. That's just your own preference. You see how many plantains in here? Pak choi, like I said, over here in Canada, we're calling that bok choy. Carrot, tomato, the list goes on and on. Yeah, folks, it's basically, like I said, just a very practical, down to earth, chilling at home, chilling vibes with my son, with my 12-year-old, who's obsessed as most 12-year-olds are with the internet, like I said. And I bought him one of those games from the computer shop yesterday called Doom. He's playing one of those games. Oh my God. Once they get on, they'll never get off. All right, folks, I love you all once again. See you next week, Jah willing. And like I said, please, please, please do not forget. It only takes a minute or less of your time. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, as I tell Jasmine, to especially subscribe, but also comment if you have an extra moment or two, and also share. Even if you just share to one or two other people, that will help me tremendously. So right now, sitting at 32 subscribers, like I said, my goal is 1 million plus. And I love you guys all as fellow humans on planet Earth with a population of about 9 billion now, 9 billion plus. I love you all as my family, and health is your wealth. And see you on the next one. And like I said, God bless, and happy healthy holidays in advance if you do celebrate. Merry Christmas to all of those celebrating today. Stay warm here in Babylon, Canada. We have a lot of snow. It's pretty cold. It's not like JA. It's not like the beautiful Caribbean. So if you're any of my brothers and sisters over here in the Occidental and the Western world, or USA or Canada, etc., etc., oh my God, please stay warm, bundle up, drive safe, etc., etc. And do not drink and drive, folks, no matter where you are in the world. Please, I'm begging you, do not drink and drive, all right? If you do drink, that's the whole word there, if, the big word. If you do drink, please drink responsibly. All right, folks, love you all. See you on the next one. God bless.